The history of the samurai is a captivating tale of honor, loyalty, and martial prowess. Emerging in the 8th century, the samurai were initially provincial warriors, tasked with protecting Japan's aristocracy. Their rise coincided with the decline of centralized authority and the emergence of a feudal system. These early samurai were far from the disciplined warriors of later centuries. Often poorly equipped and lacking formal organization, they relied on individual skill and bravery. Their loyalty was primarily to their local lords, not to a unified Japan. Despite their humble beginnings, these warriors possessed the seeds of the samurai spirit: courage, discipline, and a fierce sense of honor. Over the centuries, these traits would be honed and codified, shaping the samurai into the legendary figures we recognize today. The 12th century marked a turning point in Japanese history and the ascent of the samurai. The Genpei War, from 1180 to 1185, saw two powerful samurai clans, the Minamoto and the Taira, clash in a bloody struggle for dominance. This conflict cemented the samurai's position as the dominant military force in Japan. The Minamoto victory ushered in the Kamakura Shogunate, a military government headed by a shogun, a supreme military commander. For the next 700 years, Japan would be ruled by samurai, not emperors. Under the shogunate, samurai culture flourished. The warrior code of Bushido, emphasizing honor, loyalty, and martial skill, began to take shape. Samurai were no longer just provincial fighters, they were now the ruling class, entrusted with governing the nation. The samurai's role extended beyond the battlefield. They were expected to be exemplars of moral conduct, embodying the virtues of Bushido. This code emphasized loyalty to one's lord, courage in the face of adversity, and a willingness to die for honor. Samurai were also expected to be skilled in the arts, including calligraphy, poetry, and the tea ceremony. This blend of martial prowess and cultural refinement distinguished the samurai from mere warriors, elevating them to a status comparable to that of European knights. Their influence permeated every level of Japanese society. From the emperor's court to the humblest village, the samurai ideal shaped Japanese culture, instilling values of discipline, self-sacrifice, and honor. The samurai were not just masters of the sword, they were also expected to be cultured individuals, well-versed in literature, poetry, and philosophy. Bushido, the samurai code, emphasized the importance of intellectual pursuits alongside martial training. Many samurai were skilled calligraphers, poets, and even strategists. They studied military classics, honed their strategic thinking, and left behind a rich legacy of military treatises and philosophical works. This emphasis on learning and self-cultivation set the samurai apart from warriors in other cultures. They were not simply instruments of war, but individuals of refined taste and intellectual depth. The history of the samurai is replete with tales of legendary warriors whose exploits have captivated generations. One such figure is Minamoto no Yoshitsune, a brilliant military strategist who played a pivotal role in the Genpei War. Another iconic figure is Kusunoki Masashige, renowned for his unwavering loyalty to the emperor. His heroic stand against overwhelming odds during the Kenmu Restoration has cemented his place in Japanese history as a paragon of samurai virtue. These figures, and countless others, embody the samurai ideal: courage, loyalty, and unwavering dedication to their code of honor. Their stories continue to inspire and captivate, offering a glimpse into a world where honor was prized above all else. The Sengoku Jidai, or Warring States period from 1467 to 1603, saw the samurai pushed to their limits. This tumultuous era was marked by relentless conflict and power struggles among the various feudal lords of Japan. The samurai, known for their strict code of honor and martial prowess, were at the heart of these battles, serving their daimyo with unwavering loyalty. This era of near-constant warfare tested their skills, loyalty, and resilience as powerful daimyo, or feudal lords, vied for supremacy. The samurai were not just warriors, they were also strategists, advisors, and the embodiment of the Bushido code, which emphasized virtues like courage, honor, and discipline. The Sengoku Jidai also saw the introduction of firearms to Japan, forever altering the nature of warfare. The arrival of Portuguese traders in the mid-16th century brought matchlock guns, which the samurai initially viewed with skepticism. However, the effectiveness of these new weapons in battle could not be ignored. While the samurai initially resisted this new technology, they eventually adapted, incorporating firearms into their arsenal. This adaptation was not without its challenges, as it required a shift in traditional combat techniques and strategies. Yet, the samurai's ability to evolve ensured their continued dominance on the battlefield. The end of the Sengoku Jidai came with the rise of Tokugawa Ieyasu, a cunning strategist and powerful daimyo who unified Japan under his rule in 1603. Tokugawa's victory at the Battle of Sekigahara in 1600 was a decisive moment that paved the way for his shogunate. The Tokugawa shogunate ushered in a period of peace and stability, but it also marked the beginning of the end for the samurai as a warrior class. With the country unified and internal conflicts largely resolved, the samurai found themselves transitioning from warriors to bureaucrats and administrators, their swords becoming more symbolic than practical. With the Tokugawa shogunate's establishment in 1603, Japan entered a period of unprecedented peace. The samurai, once masters of the battlefield, transitioned into roles as bureaucrats and administrators. Despite this shift, the samurai spirit, with its emphasis on honor, discipline, and self-sacrifice, continued to permeate Japanese society. Bushido principles found new expression in the arts, education, and the burgeoning world of business. Even with the formal abolition of the samurai class in 1868, their values left an indelible mark on Japanese culture. The samurai's legacy can be seen in modern Japan's emphasis on discipline, hard work, and loyalty to one's company or group. The world of the samurai is filled with fascinating details that offer a glimpse into their unique culture. These warriors, who served the Japanese feudal lords, were bound by a strict code of conduct known as Bushido, or the Way of the Warrior. This code emphasized virtues such as loyalty, honor, and discipline. For instance, the katana, the iconic curved sword of the samurai, was not their only weapon. The katana was revered not just for its sharpness and cutting ability, but also for the spiritual significance it held. It was often considered the soul of the samurai. They were also proficient in the use of the wakizashi, a shorter sword, the yumi, a longbow, and various other weapons. The wakizashi was typically used for close combat and was often paired with the katana in a daisho or big-little set. The yumi, on the other hand, was a longbow that required great skill and strength to use effectively. Samurai armor, far from being the clunky metal suits often depicted, was a complex and sophisticated system designed for flexibility and protection. The armor was meticulously crafted to provide maximum mobility while ensuring the wearer was well protected in battle. Made from lacquered plates of leather and metal, it allowed for freedom of movement while offering significant defense. The intricate design and craftsmanship of the armor reflected the samurai's status and their readiness for combat. One peculiar custom was seppuku, or ritual suicide, a practice reserved for samurai to die with honor rather than face defeat or shame. This act was performed with a specific ceremonial process, often involving a trusted second who would decapitate the samurai to ensure a quick death. While a grim topic, it underscores the samurai's extreme dedication to their code of honor. The samurai's unwavering commitment to Bushido shaped their way of life, influencing their actions both on and off the battlefield. This deep sense of duty and honor continues to fascinate and inspire people around the world. The samurai, once masters of the battlefield, may be gone, but their legacy continues to shape Japan. Their influence is not just a relic of the past, but a living, breathing part of modern Japanese culture. From the way people conduct themselves in daily life, to the principles that guide major institutions, the samurai spirit is ever present. Their values of honor, discipline, and self-sacrifice, once enshrined in Bushido, have permeated Japanese society, influencing everything from business ethics to artistic expression. In the corporate world, the samurai's code of conduct can be seen in the meticulous attention to detail and the unwavering commitment to excellence. The samurai's story is a reminder that even in a rapidly changing world, the values of courage, loyalty, and unwavering integrity retain their power to inspire. These values are not just historical footnotes, but are actively celebrated in various forms of media, from films to literature, keeping the samurai spirit alive for future generations. Their legacy serves as a testament to the enduring human spirit, capable of achieving greatness in the face of adversity. Whether through historical reenactments or spiritual practices, the essence of the samurai continues to resonate deeply within the Japanese psyche. As we navigate the complexities of the 21st century, the samurai's example offers valuable lessons in resilience, determination, and the pursuit of excellence. In schools and martial arts dojos, young people are taught the importance of these timeless virtues, ensuring that the samurai's legacy is passed down through the ages. Their story, though rooted in a distant past, holds timeless relevance for a world grappling with uncertainty and change. The samurai's enduring legacy is a beacon of hope and a source of strength, reminding us that the principles of honor, courage, and integrity are as vital today as they were centuries ago.